Alrighty. Everybody's doing well today. We're just going. Let's see. Another ad, so I'm out of chat. Alright, there we go. So I did a little bit of preparation for this boss today, but not like a lot of the guides that I saw of him were not the way I would fight him. Macchio, or whatever the heck his name is. Oh, I can change the screenshot cover. Yo, what's up, Jojo? How you doing today, man? How you doing today, man? Doing good. Feel a bit tired after a nap. Yeah, I have that sometimes too. No worries. The after sleep grogginess. Drunk again? I
mean really brutally weird stuff. Butt stuff.
I guess it is a Monday. How you doing, though? Let's see here. Dashboard, stream manager. Go. Sorry, trying to get everything situated here. Refreshes remaining. I'm off today. Got work tomorrow. Got you. What is up, Onolena Maroleng? How are you doing today? Thank you so much for stopping in. Bought 2 games and 2 DLCs from Steam. Both are Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy and Borderlands 3. And 2 more DLCs for Batman Arkham Origins. Nice. You won't be able to make it to tomorrow? No worries, man. No worries. Tis what it is, what it is. I'm gonna have to eat real quick before we get started here. I'm just gonna mark it as the game. I don't think saving it as Overture is doing me any favors. I'm gonna just try to save it as is. Let's go to the channel. Sorry for the play-by-play. It's just how things work out in my head.
Dutch boy professionals.
Ah! No Dutch boy. Bad Dutch boy. So, how are you doing today, Onolena? Thank you so much too for stopping in. I appreciate that. Are you a Liza P fan? Almost ready to roll. Yo, what's up, Mini Thanatos? How you doing? You are amazing. Thank you so much for the rose. Sorry. What's up, Loaf? How's it going? Did you have a nice weekend? Yeah, dude, it was my birthday, so, you know, we did the fireworks thing and went to see the Jurassic movie, which was, it was all right. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen, but you didn't even see it yet. Gulpin in chat if anybody is interested.
On this week.
How you doing, Loaf? How was your weekend? Happy birthday from Belgium.
This week,
And thank you again. Thank you again, Mini Thanatos. I would have liked it if it was the old actors. Well, they did the last one with the old actors, and it turned out to not be good at all. Unbreakable, Speakable, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Give me 1 second. We are pretty much right there. And then I gotta eat real quick. And then, how was everybody's 4th? Although I realize a lot of you probably don't celebrate because, you know, you're not in the U.S., which would make sense as to why you wouldn't celebrate. Would you stop with this game capture? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but
Okay, AJ.
this week me and my dad are gonna go watch the movie together.
Yeah.
After
Okay,
we
I
have
didn't
the
really get to look at
2-hour
this
bike.
game capture stuff. Hold on 1 second. Why is it? Oh my goodness. Dude, what is going on with game capture? Control Alt Delete. Task manager. There we go. Elgato game capture and task. So why, like, the task is not ending properly or something? Your 4th was kind of boring, but whatever. How you doing today, Itachi? You're my favorite streamer. Please don't go bald. Sheik, I have some bad news for you. We are... Dude. Okay, we have a problem. In this task. It says that my game capture is running when it is not. Okay. Right. So, I don't know how to fix this. The phone's not working at all. Wait, is Goodman went to a festival, Overture. It was fun. Nice. Yo, Jojo. Yeah, definitely keep it up. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to be able to do here. This is ridiculous. Yo, I appreciate the subscribe there, Sheik. Okay, game capture is already running. Please quit the application before you execute it again. It is not currently running. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me try. No. Oh. Dude, I don't know what to do. Never had this problem before. So you guys can see the stream, but I have a separate program up that does the gameplay, and right now it is not coming up because every time I try to start it, it is telling me that it's already running. But if I bring up Task Manager to force quit the program, it is not running. How is game capture running in the background? Trying to take the tasks background process. Then started. Holly frickin' Luya. Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna try to eat my supper real quick and then we'll get started on some attempts. But yeah, like I said, I put up the schedule for this week. I think Friday and Saturday I'll probably be off. I don't know what I might end up being able to stream, but I just don't know if I will be able to. Like the timing wise, as far as when I'm gonna end up getting home.
Yeah, but he on Saturday.
Okay, Bob.
Yeah, but he probably won't be on Saturday.
I don't know about that yet.
I think we do have a 2-hour ride.
Trying new weapons. Yo, what's up, Tech? I see you on the other side there. I did add a second weapon.
And then we're going to watch a 2-hour.
We might be back by then. All right, give me 1 second here, guys. Just scarfing down a little bit of food before we get going. Yo, I appreciate the 10 joules there, Tech. This is the rocket weapon. Yeah, I used it. What the heck? What's going on with my audio? Oh my God, hold on. Dude. What is up with technical difficulties here? Wait, is it paused? Wait, it is paused, isn't it? Okay, it's paused on mine, but it's not paused on yours. But I don't know if it's live now. Click live. Oh yeah, I'm on a delay. I gotta restart it again. God bless it all. Alright, we're gonna come back up again. It's charged the test. Well, that's kind of why I got it, because it closes the distance. Or wait, did you see the F1 movie? I've not seen the F1 movie. I'm not a huge racing fan altogether. You sent 50 joules? Well, maybe they'll come through later. I'm not sure. Oh, times 5 thumbs up for 10 joules. Okay, that's... I didn't realize, like, it breaks it down, so, like, it's not, like, 10, it's 50... Or it's 10 times 5. It's a combo? Okay, I got you. I mean, if there's any racing, like, I like F1 more than I like NASCAR. But I'm just, like, not a big racing fan altogether. Yeah, I got my,
Emotional damage!
I got my, camp shirt on for my kid scouts, and I didn't want to get any food on it, so I threw the hoodie on. Then you aren't a true redneck? I never claimed to be.
What?
What do you want?
Because he didn't my cat leader.
We don't know that for sure yet, but probably. What's up, Tom? Thomas Choi, Tommy? How you doing today, Tommy? No, I got you, Tick. What? Would you put that back where you found it now? Go play your game. Go play your game. Go play your game. This is why I told you not to touch it. Now go play the game. Alright, sorry about the delay here. Wife always cooks food right when I'm about to go live. Like, never fails. So I'm always scarping down right at the beginning of stream. Or maybe not always, but often. Okay.
It's very often.
Alright. Get a drink and then we're go. Right. Okay. All right. I think we are all missions a go. This boss is he's been giving me problems. I'm not gonna lie. He's oh, excuse me. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I got a little bit closer with the second weapon earlier, so we're gonna see how that does.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than
he
one.
is very fast.
But the games end here. An elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contributions.
So bad.
More legendary challenges.
Oh, yeah, he is definitely fast. He is interesting. I got down to maybe like 25% earlier just practicing with the new weapon, but I gotta get through the first phase a lot cleaner than that. That was super sloppy. If I can get through the first phase clean, then I can get an honest attempt on the second phase.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
God, I'm so terrible. Spray, how you doing today, man?
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as a reward for my
That
contributions.
was not worth the risk.
Wait. What is happening?
It's so violent. Yeah, it's hard. It's a hard game. You won't beat it. I've beat the base game, what, 5 times? So this is my 6th playthrough. Needs a coffee break first and a donut. Wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt. His charge attacks are unblockable. What? And you have to go to sleep? All right, later, loaf. Are you talking about the red attacks? Because I think those have to be perfect blocked. They're not. Those you can only perfect parry those.
And in more ways than one. But the games end here. Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as a reward for my contributions. You know far too much. It's time to die. Ha ha ha!
few times. Ah, bless it. I gotta hit those. God bless it. The second phase is pretty wild, yeah. I'm gonna take a shower. All right, no worries. Oh. Like, we're right there. I just gotta I gotta deal with this first phase cleaner. I actually got much closer before stream, but
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
there we go.
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions.
Nice. What's up from Croatia? How you doing, Philippe?
Please, my dear, good, kind fellow, hear me out, please. I can explain everything, all of it. Please, just don't kill me. This isn't common knowledge. But
No,
when
we beat
Valentinus
him.
ran things,
We
she
got
was...
him.
What was it? Off limits. Whatever she got up to, we were told to ignore it. To pretend it wasn't happening. But even as Simon gathered more power and influence, she remained loyal to Valentinus. And when she and Simon came into direct conflict, a bounty was quietly and unofficially placed on her head. Competition was fierce. Veronique's faction targeted her repeatedly, and our side couldn't disobey orders. This is a mistake.
Supper.
It's good, love.
The alchemist gave me this elixir. No middleman. For the cure, it was complete. Worked on carcasses, they said. I was to have a stronger body, one immune to disease and infection. I was to become. But no. It must have been a mistake. They gave me the wrong one. The wrong elixir. All this happened. All of it. Because of the alchemist and their damned infighting. I had to pick a side. Don't you see? I'd have ended up like Veronique. Or your precious legend. I had to choose. I chose Simon's side. I only did what he commanded. Please, I beg for mercy. If I did evil, it was not of my design, it was them. I must have treatment. I must, my good, kind fellow. Please, sir. What? No. How could you? You promised. You promised you would let me live. Please. Please. They promised. The alchemist. I must go to them. I must go to them and get my cure. No. I was chosen.
I like that he caught on fire as we killed him too. That was nice. Yeah, they can come out. So that weapon combo actually was pretty good for that fight, I think. Like that ended up working out pretty good. I needed a handle that was technique based that still
honest,
could close
it's the
distance quick.
Terrible conclusion that schemers like him face in the end. What a fall from grace. He had everything. Why throw it all away like this?
Yeah, it is a pretty good weapon combo for taking care of like carcass bosses. Probably what? I don't want to take it over there. If it's got a lid on it, they can't do nothing about it anyways. It's got a lid on it. They can't get to it. Take... There. How you doing today, Philippe? I'm glad we were able to get him down because I was worried that I'd be struggling all stream with him. She's fine as long as she lays down back there. Okay. I don't. That's go tell Mom.
Any enemy of the alchemists. This is a surprise. None of the keys I have fit this cipher machine. I thought I'd gathered nearly all of them. Perhaps one of the alchemists or one of their associates possesses the
Yo,
key.
what's up, Neymar? How you doing today, bro?
They often conceal cipher keys in their clothing. If you bring me the garments of any suspicious persons, I'm sure I can reveal the secret pockets.
Doing good, man. Doing good. Thank you for joining the Discord too, bro.
I can't believe the leader of the bastards was conspiring with the alchemists. I never realized their interests had become so entwined. Well, let me take a look at those clothes for a moment. You see this? I'd hoped I wouldn't locate the key to this cipher machine inside. It would appear the noble reputation of the leader of the bastards was a facade. I'll decrypt it right away, so we can see what heinous deeds he was hiding.
You appreciate the likes. Thank you so much.
Blue Macchio didn't simply cooperate with the alchemists. It appears he was Simon's hunting dog, stalking and killing those
Hit
opposed
him on
to the
top. I'll try
alchemists.
to. Oh wait, that already went by. I should have paid attention. That's all right.
I am truly disappointed in Blue Macchio. I thought him destined to become a shining pillar of light atop Krat. Considering who the lighthouse keeper betrayed, I doubt he escaped unscathed. Unless, of course, he'd prepared a hideout. If so, the only piece of advice I can give for finding its whereabouts is to put yourself in the shoes of the lighthouse keeper.
Oh, that's right. The initial material that they released for this DLC showed us staring across the ocean at a lighthouse. You're playing World? Is that what you're playing, Pilot? Pilot, you can shut your dirty mouth. This music is phenomenal.
Any enemy of the alchemists. I'm unsure if I should even tell you this. Leia suffers from the petrification disease. She hides it from the world, but she can't fool me. I have no idea how long she has left, but for someone like her, it is a wretched, tragic fate. There's very little to be done to help her. It is frustrating. I gave Leia painkillers that help her endure the worst of the disease. Regardless, it must be difficult. Please help her by fighting at her side. In this moment, what she needs is an ally. Since Leia and I are not strangers to one another, I have been seeking a cure, but so far to no avail. The official statement is that the alchemists are developing a cure, but I would be wary of
Drunk
any help
Sailor,
they offered.
I would say it depends. To me, I bought both the game and the DLC day one, so I clearly would say it's worth it. At this point, though, I would probably, I would say yes, the game is definitely worth playing, but maybe wait until they sell the bundle together. I think there's probably ways you could. I guess my assessment is you've waited this long. Why not wait until you get the bundle? You know, you're not really good at these type of games. I can understand that. I throw myself against a wall until it works, basically. I'm not good myself. Yo, thank you for the follow, too. I appreciate that.
Perhaps a true cure will be found someday. But there is nothing we can do for her
But no,
right
this
now.
game is definitely solid, for sure.
Have you seen what's behind the hotel? Another tree that bears gold coin fruit.
But yeah, I
I believe
absolutely
the
love this
alchemists
game.
are
This is my
attempting to reproduce
6th
this tree.
playthrough of it.
Perhaps, I hope anyway, this tree is linked to the cure. I did some investigating on my own. As I suspected,
Today I
Romeo's
cooked some food and
disappearance
they
is
liked
linked
it.
to Leia's history.
How is that an answer to what is War Thunder? Jojo, basically War Thunder is like planes and tanks and stuff fighting each other.
Perhaps you don't know. Long ago, Leia neutralized an infamous killer puppet. This act may be part of its revenge.
Arlecchino?
At the moment, we know nothing of this puppet's whereabouts. That is what troubles me most.
5 minutes, you'll be back. All right, Neymar. Appreciate you, bro.
Look into the name.
Yeah, it is
Arlecchino.
Arlecchino. Okay.
I worry about Leia. This may be a fight she cannot face alone.
What are we facing? Like, is this facing Arlecchino? Like, but
If you can, please lend her your strength.
it's not a free. Well, I mean, it is probably free, but it's not really a mobile game like it is on all consoles and all platforms and everything. So no, it's more than just a mobile game for sure. But yeah, I think it is free. I do believe it is. What sort of games are you into, by the way, Drunk Sailor? What do you normally play? Okay, let's see here. Well, it isn't free, you play with your soul. I'm not sure that's what was meant, but okay. I wonder, hold on. If we're gonna face a puppet to end it, if we face Arlecchino... what is the electric weapon? I don't think we have a good electric weapon that scales with... I never went back and got the electric weapon at the beginning of the game, but I think that scales with, I want to say that scales with Arcane is all. Where is Timmy? I don't know, Nazareth. I wish I could tell you what Timmy is. All right, let's wait until we see what we're facing before we worry about going and getting an electric-based weapon. Just like Genshin Impact, it would be a little less sure the game was... Well, yeah, but I mean, Genshin Impact is that way on purpose. I should go back and play my account on Genshin Impact at some point, to be honest with you. Like, I really haven't played it since 2021, but I had a pretty good account at the time. All right, what's good, Tommy? I meant the little dude. Oh, Logan? Logan. AJ, come here. This is my bigger Timmy. Right here. Say hi.
Hi.
He's got some sauce on his shirt because he can't eat without being a slobbering fool. But this is bigger Timmy, and little Timmy's around here somewhere.
Yeah, little Timmy is.
There are vehicles in the game that are $80. Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. No. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's ridiculous. I don't want anything to do with that. Not even a little bit.
I mean really brutally weird stuff. But stuff.
Yeah, I just recently I just recently got Schedule 1, and I've actually been playing that. I don't think I asked where you're from. I'm from Ohio, Nazareth, so Midwest. I was about to buy T29, and a discount was 22, but I still had some since I bought BO3 Chronicles. BO3 Chronicles. Body Odor Chronicles. I don't know what... I'm like, well, BO3? What? What about yourself, Nazareth? Where are you at? You can get stuff that's better than the ones you buy with real money, but good luck grinding those. Black Ops 3, Grandma. I still think it was BO3. Body Odor 3. I spent my time reading The Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, and I was on Chapter 3 today. Nice. Slovenia? Okay, cool. I think...
Bankai. Senbon Zakura Kageyoshi.
I don't think we've had anybody from Slovenia in this stream. We've had some, like, Eastern European... Laminate is Poland, and then I think we've had some people from Russia. But definitely, I'm pretty sure you're the first Slovenian. You need to finish Blood and Fire. I don't think you're the one who needs to finish Blood and Fire. I'll tell you the truth, though. I can't even say George R.R. Martin needs to finish Blood and Fire, because first he needs to finish his other book series. Come on, man. That guy sucks so bad. And we've got a lot of people from India lately, true. Yo, what is up? Rest in peace, Ice. How are you doing today? Thank you so much. Oh, you're Nazareth. Okay, cool. Yeah, whatever viewing experience works. I'm on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, and Rumble for the time being. And if they get around to upgrading my internet, I might try to add Kick. I don't know. I've learned the devil's method. The subject's body must be fresh, minimal post-mortem time. The container must have a close resemblance to the subject. Appearance is key. The essence acquired from the subject must have been produced before death. If this is true, only one element is missing, and it requires desecration to imagine, but must. Am I cursed? Is this retribution for letting myself be blinded by grief and working with these alchemist devils? But without her pain, I'd have no reason to go on. Send me back to my child. Alas, I cannot, but I can still get the child back myself. If so, this is the only course I can take. I will have no choice but to make this my singular purpose. Oh, this is Geppetto. Looks like whenever I start hearing the sound, that is where it's going to come from. I need to get across here first. Are you sheltering communists? No, they wouldn't pay rent. If you give you one advice for what, Nazareth, specifically? Like just life in general, or... Zuelos? Let's see. How to spend younger years better. Okay. Well, I could just give you the generic don't waste your youth, but what I would honestly say is 1, invest when you're younger. It's always helpful. 2, like, you're gonna want to party in your youth, right? You're gonna want to spend a lot of that time enjoying yourself, but the truth is, like, the years where you have the most freedom aren't the years where you don't have financial freedom. So a lot of times in your youth you will not have that financial freedom, so using those as your freedom years is probably less than ideal. Outside socialize or go to the pool if you have one. Yeah, I mean, those aren't bad. I would say focus on you and, like, enjoy yourself, but also, like, make sure you're moving in a direction. Make sure you're actually, like, develop a plan early that doesn't revolve around partying your youth away, because at the end of the day, while those are your youth years and you do want to enjoy them to some extent, like, you also don't have as much financial freedom. You don't even like partying. Well, that helps. That definitely helps. But I would say the part about financial freedom, I think, is still very relevant. So I need to not die on the freaking ice. I'm not really a fan of this section. Andy, you look like Lennon if he had a normal amount of chromosomes. I don't know how many chromosomes Lennon had. What brings joy in screaming in a room with random people, get drunk? Yeah, well, you know, like, sometimes it's fun to let off some steam, right? Like, oh crud, didn't mean to do that. Oh well, not the worst thing ever. For the 4th, it was my birthday, we let off some fireworks, and I think I had a few drinks, maybe a little bit more than a few, but, like, it wasn't like I was, like, doing it to party. It was just like we were having fun, you know. You're not wrong there. Like, I'm surprised I wasn't feeling worse the next day than what I ended up, but, like, it wasn't too bad. I was just a little dehydrated, but not bad. But, like, we were just being goofballs, right? Like, like, that was the fun type where you're just kind of laughing about things and you're not really concerned, like, with that type of drinking. It was laughing because the one of us who was the most sober was also the one of us who was most sober was also the one of us who was, like, doing the most dangerous stuff with the most dangerous stuff with the fireworks.
With fireworks.
I really thought that was gonna hit him. One of them's got to hit some stupid fish. Okay. hold on a second here. I'm trying to get through this. The mortars are not the worst part of this for sure. This is going to be another ancient disc. Yep, ancient disc. Thank goodness I'm not a drunk person. The game's loud? Oh, hold on, I'll check it here in a second. See, the game is not all that loud for me, but I think I might have my headphones turned down. Cluster grenade, alright. Give me a second, they're coming for me. Okay, you're here, cool. Bless it. I did have it. Okay, to be honest, I'm more of a lone person rather than a group one. Usually chilling alone, go out with friends, but not much. I don't like doing unnecessary stuff. Better off focusing on work now than work. Yeah, you're definitely there as far as that goes, Nazareth. You got the idea for sure. All right, let me see what the. Hold on. Let me see. It's only set at 41. You're a wuss, pilot. Alright, hold on. Let me... I can turn down the sound capture a little bit for y'all to 0.9. Oh, wait, that's Spotify. Hold on. Which should be muted at the moment anyways. Okay, let me turn... There, I turned that, asked me to pull his tooth out. Just lower the game's master audio and that's it. Yeah, I could do that. But like it's a good volume for me. So like I would rather just kind of lower what's going out to you guys. One game called Clash Royale. Yeah, I've heard of that. I'm not a big mobile game person. It's just not what I enjoy about gaming. No, I get why people like it. I've just never it's just not my jam, so to speak. We could do polls to earn coins faster. Oh, you mean in the Clash Royale? So yeah, pilot, did you pull his tooth out? Like, what happened there? You said that he asked you, and then you never followed up with any relevant information. God, this part here is not my favorite, and I hate having to redo it. Okay, what the heck? I thought I was like, where was they even aiming at with that? I know those stupid fish are gonna come out, and I don't want to face them on the ice that I know will break. Go. I don't want to face him out on the ice because the ice will break underneath me. Oh, yeah. I need to learn how to do that, actually. I know somebody who was doing that earlier, and I think... Yeah, you're right, Nazareth. I need to learn how to do that for sure. Let me get to a boss first and I'll see if I can figure it out. How are you so chill? Live? I don't know. I've been doing it for about a year, and I think at a certain point you just relax because, like, what does it matter? You know? Chill aura, try to. Yeah, I need to. Radiant ergo chunks. I got a zigzag. All right, now we gotta face this guy again. Ah, no, that's not great. Thought we'd get him. Whew. You're a grandparent? No, those are my kids, yo. Those are my kids. We had our kids a little bit late. I was dogfighting in War Thunder, didn't win. We just flew in circles and my teammate killed him. Mom asked me to keep an eye on him, and I don't think making him bleed at 2 a.m. is what she wanted. Yeah, no, those are not my grandkids. Those are my kids. My wife and I didn't meet until I was in my, like, 30... Let's see. I was probably, like, 33, 34. Thank you. Yeah. It is what it is. We meet our significant other when we're supposed to meet our significant other, I suppose. 0 games, 0 aura points. Well, you know. At least I produced. I created offspring. My lineage passed on. That's all I can give you. I am 45. Okay, wait a minute. Where am I supposed to go here? I am an uncle. Yeah, my wife's brother has a daughter. Absolutely no Riz. I am a vacuum of Riz. I am a Riz void. All right, let me see here. You still look young. I'm trying. that thing was annoying. You're the youngest here? Yo, what is up? Giorno Giovanni. Hello, man. God bless you with some money. 120, 500. Wait. Hey, how about just to follow Giorno? You don't have to do nothing else beyond that, man. Riz reflects on his head. That is true. That part is accurate. Good thing I finished him off there because I was about out of... Well, I watched JoJo. Well, it's hard for me to do anything while I'm live, bro. I try to watch JoJo whenever I can, whenever I'm not. Not now, but later. Okay, I got you. I haven't seen all of Attack on Titan. I think I've only seen like season 1 of that show. What now? Ask Giorno Giovanni. Wait, what am I supposed to ask him? You finished JoJo is the Nazareth, the JoJo that they're talking about is actually like a friend of the channel who's watching over on YouTube right now, who also streams a lot of retro games. Here, can drop down here. Okay. What are you doing, sir?
Trying to cut the dog.
Come here. Come here. Say hi. Can you say hi to the people?
Yeah. Take that.
Well, you don't say, when I say can you say hi to the people, you don't just go yeah. You go hi people.
Hi.
All right. Yeah, that's where his name comes from, Nazareth. Contained herein must be sent high priority. This folio must be transported aboard Archon fleet. Assessment by Simon by the Path of God Research Compendium, books 1 through 3. Research paper, physical alterations arising from Ergo, comparative experiments, awakened puppets, and the ego of Ergo. Repost on experiment number 7 regarding the cause of carcass mutations. Case collection, carcass mutations resulting from side effects of the cure. Okay, so the side effects from the cure is what causes the carcass. Financial report of the order, Ergo transaction statement, copies of letters and notes concerning Simon's close association. I wonder why some people in this game are able to take the cure and survive while others end up going full carcass. You seem to have a lot of free time. Not really. I just have a lot of free Like, I have a consistent window of free time, I think is probably the best way to describe it. A fairly consistent window of 6 to 8, but yeah, definitely not a lot of free time because I've got a business, I help with my son's scouts, I've got a mortgage, I've got 2 kids, I got 2 dogs. Trust me, it is anything but free time.
In 1 month.
The 50 cal tummy pat, you got it. He's about to get another one if he doesn't behave himself. Yeah, where it said, trust me, he doesn't. I saw that tick. Wait, oh, you're talking about comment up higher. Hold on. Got a boss fight so I can start a poll. Well, when I get to one, I will. When I get to one, you can. You can do like a gamble on it. But I don't know how to tie that to my in-game performance. That's the problem thing that I'm having trouble with. Wait a minute. I always end up taking the path and they're like, oh, here's the Stargazer. Hold on a second here. I guess you just have to, like, enter the results manually. Life is good indeed, Itachi. Life is definitely good. Okay. Sawtooth wheel. Okay, so I went down this side. But I wanted to see what was on the other side before I went any further. Okay, if I can... Yeah, I see him. You're running? No, I'm running on. I play on PS5 for most of my games. That way, I stream through my PC, but I don't play on my PC most of the time, just because it's easier on my computer to handle just the encoding side of things as opposed to having to handle the both the gameplay and the encoding. Wait a minute. So we came up this way to begin with. There's a chest there. Where? Down below here? I thought I already got the chest, though. I thought I already fell off of here. Maybe I didn't. Perhaps I did not. Okay. Oh, yep. You are right. There's a safe here. Klaus's premium luxury bag. All right. Definitely want to get that. The puppet locked in the brig is dangerous. To even think of releasing something as mad as that into the city, it cannot be allowed. When we traveled sufficient distance from the city, it cannot retrieve that, ergo is left inside that puppet and permanently dispose of whatever remains. Okay. I think they're still talking about Arlecchino. I think that's what they're gearing towards being the final... The Mad Puppet's message. Started last Saturday all the way through Sunday. Yeah, that's hard on you, Tick.
And in such a state, I find myself. What magnificent gifts you've given me. Fear not. I shall put these tools to good use.
It didn't feel like the DLC was leading up to Arlecchino, but it kind of took an Arlecchino. You went down? What's up, TM? Man, today...
Brilliant, misguided maniacs to
Don't
give me
touch
another
that.
chance at winning.
Don't touch the background.
For that, I thank you.
Don't touch the green. Get away from the green.
Let's call it art.
On.
But time flies, and there's much to do. I must now bid you all adieu. I have more debts to collect. The one who left me in such a wretched state. They call her the living star.
Yo, what's up, Aaron Nisio? How are you? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Yeah, what's your question, boss?
Such a splendid little title.
Give me 1 second, TM. I see you there. I just gotta...
Me, only fitting to congratulate a recruiter. See the truth behind the legend.
What shampoo do you use? I use it's a
But
product.
I sure won't be doing that
Hold on.
here with you idiots. It's time I paid a visit to the zoo and remind her of her debt.
So, Inicio, I use a special shampoo called Nair. I'm not sure if you've heard of it. It gives me that shiny appearance that you're seeing. It helps out tremendously with opening up your follicles. And that's a little bit of self-care tip for you. Hold on. Hey, what's up, man? Today Popeyes opened in our town and we were second there and we got free chicken for a year and a whole bunch of merch. Awesome, dude. That's fantastic. The sounds like either dad. He was a character from the main game, actually. Yeah, he was already in the main game. It's great. Yeah, dude, it is. You can't get this body without a product like Nair, is what I'm telling you. Yeah, he does have a little bit of a sound like Sylvester. How you doing today, TM? What about you, Ernesio? What shampoo are you using these days? If it's not Nair, then are you now going to switch to Nair?
Probably not. But here's hoping the deranged beast hasn't been set loose upon the world.
He does sound a little bit like that, too. In the game, he's like kind of a full-on. He's a puppet who achieved. Basically a puppet who achieved sentience and decided to start murdering. Like by design, it's interesting that it sort of seems like they're leading up to him being the boss of the DLC. You'll try? You're gonna try that Nair? I think you'll be pleased with the results. It really is a shampoo that... Okay, I think we got to go down from here. It really is a shampoo that brings out one's natural body and bounce. Okay, we're gonna need to use the Stargazer. Let's see, for the level up. Wait a minute, I want to try... Yeah, I want to cancel the level up. And I want to try removing this one. Wait a minute, now if I re-equip it, does it actually add it to my overall weight? Oh, I removed that one too. Okay, so 91.5. Right now, let's check the level up. You saw a ladder that goes to the peak of the boat. We were already up there, actually. It still puts us at slightly heavy, but I think we're close. I think if we get... Hold on, let me see the cutoffs for Liza P. I think we might be at a cutoff if it's... The cutoff is 60%. Liza P. Weight. Cutoffs. Under 60% weight is considered normal. Okay, so I think we're gonna try to... We do this, and then we need to get over 16,000 ergo. Don't know if we can do it. We'll see. We should be able to. Okay, looks like we use one of these. Okay, level up again. Congrats on the Spiro. Great. Capacity. Oh my gosh, that gets us to slightly heavy. Crud. It gets us to 60% on the dot. So if we get one more level, we should be able to get into normal weight range, which would be really nice. Wait a minute. I don't have my weapon. Wait, I do. Okay, it's set on the other one. Okay, there we go. That's why. I'm like, why isn't my weapon equipped? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I thought it was... Okay, so we gotta get, what, maybe like 17,000? Oh, God. Okay, let's get the heck around there. All these frozen carcasses are... Okay, we gotta watch because we want to get to... I want to be able to get one more level here, and then once we get one more level, that should lower us down to the next lowest weight class, which will be actually pretty awesome. It's been forever that we've been slightly heavy. Can we sneak up and get him? Nope. Okay, ergo fragment, that'll help. Wait a minute. Wait until we get to the next. Or maybe if we get enough, I'll try to go back. No. All right. Puts us at 7,553. Another ancient disc. We need to go back to... We also do need to go back because we have a thing to upgrade Klaus's inventory. I want to make sure we got enough for that level so that we're able to drop our weight class. Okay, I guess we have to come back from the other way around. So I think we have, what, 2 ancient discs? Sileo set out to sea 2 days ago. In the end, I couldn't stop that damned old fool. As if all the monsters suddenly appearing and throwing everything into chaos weren't bad enough, why must that stubborn old man make me suffer so much in my twilight years? But it's not just him. It seems everyone here has suddenly lost their minds. More and more the villagers suddenly insisting that they want to die. It feels like I'm the only one who cares about the village anymore. Let's start by checking in with the residents next door. The rest of the word are smudged and illegible. Is this like the fishing hamlet for this game? Kind of feels like that's what they're pushing here, is like it's kind of the same idea as the fishing hamlet from the old Hunters. An old coot. I am an old coot. I do not deny my cootness. I'm the cootest of coots.
Huh. Okay, now, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure the legendary stalker is nearby.
Okay, it's the lighthouse. But the thing is, I feel like if we go into the lighthouse, we're gonna get into the fight we don't want to get into. But wait, when I'm running that way, it tells me the legendary stalker's nearby. So can I not get into the lighthouse? Let's see. The legend of how Krat's Lighthouse came to be called Haunted Lighthouse is quite famous. However, even the most avid storytellers do not know the name of the ghost. In life, the ghost's name was Columbo, who was Krat's lighthouse keeper, but all knew him only as the portly keeper. Or portly. I'm portly. What of it? For he was said to have been a greedy glutton. Well, that's how he got portly. Saying coot is fun. Yeah, it is fun, right? Columbo used his position to extort money from boat captains, giving light only to those who paid. That's kind of twisted. They say he amassed a huge fortune, then hid it in a secret location. Only he could access that treasure has never been found, leading to rumors that the keeper became so portly by eating all the treasure himself. The townspeople curse Columbo with their every breath. Some believe the curses worked because one day Columbo vanished. Like his treasure, he has never been found. The lighthouse could not be left unattended, so the townspeople appointed a new keeper, but that keeper suddenly resigned, driven from the post by the cries of the ghost that haunts the lighthouse. This repeated with the next keeper and the next, and many more, all fearing the wrath of the ghost. It was only after the keeper changed 7 times that Columbo's ghost finally felt quiet. Even now, it's said the screams of the portly keeper can be heard echoing through the lighthouse when storms lash the shores. Perhaps the sounds of howling are Columbo raging at the townspeople who cursed him. Interesting. He sounds like a coot. Wait a minute. Dude, which way am I even going here? This, let's teleport back to give Klaus his upgrade. I don't think we... I'm trying to think here. I don't think we can get the 8,000 souls we need. Do we even have... I don't think we have any of the... We would have to do another playthrough. Alright, we need the two because I want to upgrade the... I think the shield. I don't know if we actually can upgrade either one of them, actually. So what can we do here? We would still need one more Legion caliber to finish that off. Or that one. See, I want to try this one fully upgraded. This one looks actually really fun fully upgraded. Wait, did we even upgrade his inventory? We had something to give him. What happened to that? We just traded the ancient discs. I didn't see...
Well met. You found it! My treasured belongings. I thought I had lost this bag forever, and I was in quite a predicament without it. Thank you, thank you, thank you! Oh, excellent! Everything is intact, not a single item missing. As a reward, I shall grant you a sneak peek at my exclusive wear. Well met, masters.
Oh, I could have got a quartz. Shoot. Alright, if I get another ancient disc, I gotta spend it on the quartz. Let's see, 2 700s and a 3,000. No, that's not going to be enough. Alright, so we're going to need to go back through the lighthouse. Oh, what's her face is here? Can't think it starts with an R. It's not Rosario. What was it? Have you seen Valentis near you? I don't know what that is. I do not know what a Valentis is. Valentis? Not that I'm aware of. What do they make? What do they do? What?
This fact.
What?
Look at it.
Hold on 1 second. What? You have to find something else to play. It's content maturity. It's too old for you, apparently. Okay. So... it's at the top of the lighthouse. Oh, there's our girl. She's full of sadness again. I think we got another quest to do for her. Yeah, I think I might have a frozen ball. Frozen ball. Do I? Yeah, I do. Okay. We'll go with that. What is up, Manu? How you doing today? Okay, she's got to be at the top. Maybe she's not at the top. I don't know.
Hey, buddy, see that? Over there. We found it. The Rose Estate.
You told me what Valenti does. They cut
Leia should
fresh
be
meat
nearby.
and fresh garlic bread. I don't know of one of those, so I'm gonna say probably not.
I can't go inside.
We have like local meat places here.
Oh, it's you,
Rosara.
my forever friend. I'm so glad to see you again. I followed the white butterfly here. I found the Rose Estate,
Rosara.
but it's full of sadness
This one is
now.
Italian. Gotcha.
I can't go inside. I'm okay. I have you. My new friend who looks like my old friend. You gave me the world again.
Wait, she was Carlo's friend? She was a friend of Carlo before he passed, apparently?
I miss my old friend.
He has secret
But it's okay
interactions.
that you're not him. You're on your own journey, and I think that's wonderful.
Yo, what's back? Or what's up, Loaf? What's back, Loaf? How you doing,
promise
man?
me something. When your journey ends, let's meet again in a pretty place. Rosora will wait for you there.
Dance in front of her at the emote and shake your legs and hands and arms back and forth. I don't remember how to do all that. Let me see. Is it... Gotta be in the emotes. App dance.
You like to dance too! Dance with Rosora! Rosora's creator was very much loved by my dear old friend.
Can't sleep as always. Yeah, I feel that, Loaf. I am.
I'm sure my creator would have wanted to be
I
your
have that
friend
from time
too,
to time myself.
because a friend is someone you will always happily wait for. When your journey ends, let's meet again in a...
You said shake your arms? Is there another one? I don't know if I have all of them, though. That's the thing. Some of them might be ones that I don't have. Okay, that's the only one. All right. I don't think I found all the Black Rabbit ones in this too. I'm probably gonna have to do the DLC again on my main account. I think that's probably the next step. I was stopping by, so I'm gonna go back and try to sleep. Yeah. Dude, take care of yourself, man. Sleep is important for sure. So, like, yeah, handle your business, man. Try to get some rest, because otherwise it will mess you up. Alright, so we got... I don't know if we got all of them, because I don't think we got the... I feel like we're missing... Hold on. I can just look at their head pieces and know. So we got... Okay, we got her. That's the youngest. So we don't have the oldest. We don't have the gas mask. I don't know if we get that one or not. For the oldest brother. Alright, wait a minute. We could go out on the other side and go down. I want to see what that does. Yeah, take care of yourself, Loaf, for sure. This place shown a decoded frosted cipher. The raised floor panels seem sensitive to
the whole
weight.
thing's just suspicious. Think about it. There aren't really that many places someone as heavy as that lighthouse keeper can hide in.
Okay, so what are we supposed to do, though?
The whole thing's just suspicious. Think about it. There aren't really that many places someone
Target
as
not
heavy
found.
as that
The
lighthouse
hideout
keeper can
unsuccessful
hide in.
maintaining. It shows something heavy. I bet you. Is there something we gotta push down the stairs? Like something that rolls down the stairs at some point? Oh no. Because that's kind of what it's implying, is that something needs to like roll all the way down, but I don't see anything that heavy to drop down. I just went back up to Rosora, and I would think whatever it was would roll down the stairs. Huh. I don't see anything. Is there anything up here that can roll down? No. Right here.
The whole thing's just suspicious.
Okay, your disappointment is warranted.
There aren't really
For I
that many
failed you in my
places someone
defense
as
of
heavy
traitors.
as that
Fat swine
lighthouse
has
keeper
been
can hide
hoarding
in.
and stealing from us from the very beginning, and not one of us saw it. I knew that lighthouse keeper was both insidious and audacious, but I never thought he would go for the elixir. I have no excuse. That said, I believe there is no longer a need for concern. The target could not possibly escape the lighthouse. In the meantime, I shall blockade the seas themselves. For an example of the traitor, the gluttonous grifter will have nothing to eat but his own flesh. Okay. I don't know what the heck they're telling me to put on there. Is it something in my inventory that I could possibly... Coin... Guns parts, Legion arm, blade handle, blade weapon. Functional items. Upgrade the P organ. Quartz can be used to further amplify P organ abilities. Grinder modification tool. No, I don't know. Hold on, let me look this up because this is gonna bug me. Okay. Okay, it looks like I gotta come back to it. Okay. And that's good that I looked it up, because I would have been stuck on that forever. Yo, thank you, Tommy. Hope you're doing well. Okay, let me see. So we do have to come back to it. And we need to get the key for his shed or house or whatever you want to call it. There was a joke about War Thunder players leaking classified information to win arguments about in-game stuff. Wait, well, governments around the world are glazing War Thunder because it provides secret info about military vehicles because stupid people love to win arguments. Yeah. Yeah, it's obviously completely accurate, and that makes total sense. I can see where that would be a thing.
Who are you? You look familiar. Wait. This is Romeo's locket.
Not, it grows in a painting, but not actually on him.
How? This is something very dear to me. Thank you for returning it. But, before all that, how did you find me? This photo. It's the last print left. A pity it's damaged. A memory of me with my 2 apprentices. Happier days now gone forever. I was tough on them. I was such a fool. I never appreciated how precious our time together truly was. When tragedy befell us, I couldn't face the past. But Romeo kept the locket for me. To tell you the truth, I couldn't bear it. It was just too painful to see how happy we'd been.
Almost at the end of the, well, at the end of the DLC, you mean?
The tracker has always looked after others. That's the principle that guides him. Comrades would be a better term to describe us than friends. That said, he is the reason I'm listening to you now. Just don't ask me anymore. I see. The tracker. He told you about me. He never could fix that irksome quirk of his. Always wasting his time on lost causes. But he doesn't extend his trust easily. His faith in your character speaks volumes. Does that mean I can trust you? Fine. I concede you are not my enemy.
Why does she have a Gemini?
If you were, the tracker would have made sure you never reached me. The fact you're alive means he trusted your intentions when he sent you here. All this is the work of that damned Arlecchino. We have a history. When he ran rampant as a serial killer long ago, I was the one who put an end to his reign of terror. He was evil to the core. So during our battle, I did my best to destroy his body. Perhaps he holds a grudge against me
Congrats on
over
the
that.
Musharna.
I had heard the ego of a murderer awakened within his ergo. But can a puppet be considered human through ego alone? I don't even know if a puppet is capable of holding a grudge like a human. But since he dragged Romeo into this, I will not let it stand.
This is how Romeo became a puppet.
Arlecchino left me an invitation to meet. To think he was under my nose the entire time. I searched everywhere for him. Insanity. No time for regrets. Romeo is at the Rose Estate, along with that damned puppet. Do you truly mean that? You'll be putting your life on the line. I'd like to say I don't need your or anyone's help. But the last time I fought Arlecchino, I just barely managed to get the upper hand. And that was when I was healthy. There's no guarantee I'll win this time. With Romeo's life at stake, I accept your help. From one stalker to another, I, Leia Florence, ask you to fight with me. We must find a way into the Rose Estate. Despite outward appearances, its
order a
defenses
Yappuccino?
are formidable.
Well, that's what you get here. That's what you got, Violet. I don't know what to tell you with that, man.
And the bigger problem is, I've lost my key. So, you and I will have to work something out when we reach the gates. The key? What? How? You must be Park Crow. You certainly hoard everything you come across. This is the key I lost a while ago. Well, this will make it much easier to get inside. The entrance to the Rose Estate is further up the mountain path. Head out once you're ready. I'll wait for you outside.
Between her and Marchiona, there's some babes in this DLC. Leah's will? Okay, hold on. What does it do? Okay, I guess it isn't. What is it then? Is it a usable item? No, it's got to be a key item then. Okay. I don't know what the heck it is. Is it a defensive item? No. Wait a minute, does it... Oh, okay, I got you.
Romeo, this
No,
is
not
likely
yet,
my
Itachi.
final message to you. I am off to battle Arlecchino to save you. I'll do whatever it takes. Your survival is all that
Alright,
matters.
catch you later, Tick.
Nothing else
Take it
comes
easy, brother.
close,
We'll see you
not
next
even
time,
my
man.
life. There was nothing admirable about my life. But I did what I could. In the only way I knew how. I know Carlo's death scarred us all. I know it changed everything. But we endured. There was always hope. And it was because of you. Without you by my side, I would have been lost long ago.
You need heavy amulet? Oh, okay. Hold on. Interesting. Okay, so instead of the carrier's amulet, I thought we got one that it didn't make really any sense either. Giant's amulet. Okay, that's... Okay, well, we'll go back. We probably should go back real quick first. Carrier. Where the heck did I put it? There we go.
Come on, we need to follow her.
I thought I had to get an item because it said you needed to advance further in the story. But I could use one more level anyways so that I can firmly stay in the normal weight cutoff, so to speak. Alright, so... the giants. Good thing you told me, because I looked up online. It was like, yeah, you can come back to it. You can advance. They brought bars of gold and made a request. Their ship's movements are not to be recorded in the official logs. It's a truly profitable deal. The local fishermen are nothing compared to them. They arrived at the lighthouse again, loaded with generous payment of gold bars. What are they transporting that's worth so much to keep secret? I snatched a box when they weren't looking. All I found inside were bottles of medicine. The idiots didn't even notice the box I nicked. I sold all the bottles on the black market. I sold them. It was medicine, so I got a great price. Later, Maxim said that none of his customers ever returned after buying the medicine, but I don't see how that's my concern. My treasure trove is growing. All these fools are making me rich. This is a joke, right? I only nicked a few boxes. They had plenty. Why would they do this to me? I'm trapped. Why won't anyone help me? I'll starve. I can't eat treasure. Someone get me out of here. A crack can be reported to the tracker. Okay. So I go back to the tracker, then I would take it. So I want to get that one last level, although I think for some reason we dropped the touch of weight and I'm not sure. Hold on. It does show us, but it doesn't because we don't have enough to level up, it doesn't show us our actual weight. Alright, let me... I think we might be in normal. I don't know how we dropped pound or whatever.
Any enemy of the alchemists. The door only opened for someone of great weight. Ingenious. Who would have thought? Well done. You have the keen mind of a detective. To condemn the lighthouse keeper to such a cruel fate, though, I'll never be able to stomach their evil wrongdoings. As long as the alchemists rule Krod, tragedies such as this shall never end.
Oh, yo, we got a detective coat? Let me try that out. That looks cool. I'm not sure about the hat. I like the coat though. The coat is sick. Hold on a second. I need to... Let me go get the gold coin fruit first. Alright, so I did see something that I can go back and do real quick. Because I want to get up one more level before I go into Rose Estate. So, what, there's 4 levels in this? That's actually pretty good. Carnival Garden, I think that's where I need to go to. I don't know how many of these there are, but I know there's one that I can shoot with the arrow in those little party game things. I saw this briefly on a video. I think there's like 2 of these. Royal Flower tea set. I think these can be sold, if I remember correctly. But there's one more, if I'm not mistaken. God, it's crazy. This feels like forever ago. Yeah, it can be sold. Okay. just want to get up to where I have enough ergo to get that one more level, but even though I think I might already be in the bonus or whatever. Oh god, okay. Maybe I should go ahead and destroy all these just to be safe. I can use the extra ergo anyways. Is there... So there's 2 of these here. Is there any more of them? I can't remember. Okay, I guess that really doesn't help me in that regard. I was under... I couldn't remember if there was one more of those somewhere here. I think that might be it, actually. Oh, I should look and see what the other... Hold on. Collectibles, cipher vessels. Coded machine target. Tree of Friendship. This tree was planted to celebrate the expansion of Krat City Hall. That got me to 10,000. Can I get to... Oh, they did drop stuff. Okay, cool. Sawtooth wheel. Okay, that's not that cool. I thought it would have been cooler than that. All right, let me see how much ergo. 3,000, 1,400. So we can't quite make it up. Let me go see how much I can sell the tea set for. This is Mr. 100 rupees. This is Liza P. It's a Souls-like. It's kind of a dark retelling of the story of Pinocchio. Very loosely based story of Pinocchio, but yeah, this is the DLC for the game. Can I sell this to Klaus, or do I have to go find that merchant and sell it to him? All right, I think I've heard of this game before. Yeah, it came out in the base game came out in 2023, and they just released the DLC. They kind of like just dropped it in our lap at Summer Games Fest.
Well met, Master Stalker. Are you well?
By the way, thank you for stopping in. Hope you're having a phenomenal day. Okay, so wait. Can only be sold. Yeah, it was like $30 for the DLC, but I will say this, I've put quite a bit of time into the DLC. Oh, it's only 1,000. Okay, what else can be sold here? I've only put a lot of time into it, and I will say I would say this, if you haven't bought the game at this point, I would wait until they bundle the DLC and the base game together, because I do think it's definitely worth getting. But at this point, I feel like if you've waited this long and you haven't even experienced the base game, my advice would be just to wait until you can get the whole experience as one, because I'm sure that's what's coming next. I bet you though they will probably do, well actually no, I'm not sure if they can. I'm not sure if they could do a Nintendo Switch 2 release for this. I don't know, like the game doesn't seem like it wouldn't work on the Nintendo Switch 2 though. All right, hold on. Okay, well this will put us to, we need 5,000 ergo, or no, we need 5,000 I think actually. Okay, so we could go, and then if we get a little bit more, we got one more level to get into us then. Okay, so we're getting towards the end of the DLC right now. What?
And this is one of his favorite games.
It is one of my favorite games. That much I will say. This is one of my favorite games. Because this is my 6th playthrough of the game.
Yeah. Yeah. He's played this so many times.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that.
And you're good.
Thank you.
The game. No, actually you're great, because you've been playing for basically 6 years.
Are you ever gonna play it?
Yeah.
You're gonna play it? Okay, when we get you
the PS5.
When I get you a PS5?
Yeah, I'll play it.
I'll have to probably buy the DLC again for you, but by then my guess is they'll put it on sale. Okay, I don't know that I like the Sherlock Holmes investigator coat all that well. Yeah, you can have a sip. We'll go back to, I feel like we're going to Romeo, so to save Romeo, so we should put, what sort of games are you into, Mr. Rupee? Yeah, and where are you from? Where do we get the key for this? The Fisherman's Weather Key. You're from Greece? Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, we got viewers from all over the place. Like Itachi here is from India. We got Raymanith from Poland. There was a guy from Slovenia over on TikTok earlier today. So I always like to hear... Actually, I think there was somebody else from Greece not that long ago. Was it from... Hold on. I thought it was... Was it in the TikTok? It might have been the last one. No, Philippe was from Croatia. I swear I believe in the last stream there was somebody who popped in and said they were from Greece. It's definitely, like, let's put it this way, Mr. Rupees, or 100 rupees. There is, I'm not doing the summons, so, like, there's specters that you can summon on the bosses. You like Lords of the Fallen, for example. I think you will like this because you, like, it's hard if you don't summon, like, for specters to help you with the bosses. But most of the bosses all have specters that you can summon. I'm not going to sit here and tell you the game's easy, because, like, some of the mini-bosses are pretty hard.
Be careful.
And you can't summon specters on them. But then again, like, there's a lot of different things about the game that I'm not taking advantage of. Like, there's throwable items. I don't use my Legion Arm or my Fable Arts enough. Thank you, Tommy. Yeah, I like Lords of the Fallen too. I beat that. I haven't gone back. When did you play that? Because I played it like at launch. Actually, it came out shortly after this game. Well, I mean, I was thinking, isn't rupee the currency in Zelda too? Yeah, I played it at launch, but they've said that they've added a lot to it, but I don't know what exactly they've added to it. Later, Jojo. Take it easy, bro. Yeah, see, I was thinking Zelda because, like, I'm not from India. And then Itachi, it makes sense, would be thinking, you know, the currency that he has. Okay. Alright, wait, before we go that way, what is this way? Anything? Nope, just a dead end. Okay.
We're wasting time.
Well, I had to check the other way, Leia. I still haven't played Elden Ring. I streamed Elden Ring about a year ago. I do want to go back at some point and maybe get the platinum for that. Yeah, I would say that's a good one to start off with. I've done... So, I've played through on the channel. I've
Not too
played
shabby.
through... Okay. I appreciate the help, bud. So we've done Elden Ring, we've done Bloodborne, we've done Sekiro, we did Dark Souls Remastered. This will be my second time doing Liza P on stream. We've done some other... I do primarily Souls-likes, and then I play, like, Monster Hunter, but then I also will venture out. I'm a variety streamer, but I definitely have a preference, I guess you could say. You'll get her sword in the end. Her sword looks pretty dope, so...
Not too shabby.
Is it technique? It looks like a technique weapon. What's your favorite Souls game? Bloodborne. Bloodborne is hands down my favorite.
What?
Liza P is a Souls-like. It's not a Soul... It's a Soul... There's Souls-likes, and then there's Souls games.
We're wasting time.
Souls games are made by FromSoft, so this is a Souls-like because it's not made by the same company that makes Elden Ring and Bloodborne and Dark Souls and all of those games. Okay, what? Giant's Amulet, Tenacious Amulet.
It's this way. Quickly.
Storytellers. Wait, Carcass Butchers. I probably should have removed that one. Well, that probably helped actually with the,
Why have you stopped? Keep moving.
It's a technique weapon? Okay, sweet. Love the art style in Bloodborne. Yeah, that's probably one of the biggest things in these games for me, Rupee, is the art styles.
You have some
right,
skill.
like I think like a game has to be really visually interesting for me. Like a game like this is extremely visually interesting, which is why I like it a lot too. Like, yeah, it's hard, but like a lot of it, the art design and the lore of the world are really so... Oh, and I got slammed. The Fable art on it's really cool. That makes sense. I have a feeling like we don't just have... It feels like we should have a mini-boss. I'm just sharpening my weapon, Leah. Would you chill out? I realize you're dying, but like... I gotta have a sharp weapon.
Your stance, the way you move, it's oddly familiar. Don't fight. Then prepare yourself.
Okay, that was a failure on my part. Okay, I think we'll be able to get one more level here pretty soon. Oh god, was that the Fable art? That was nasty.
I have no intention of stopping. I'm not here. Your eyes off the enemy.
There's been a lot of nice weapons in this DLC, I will say that much. Even though I'm still using the same weapon that I used in the base game.
Let's move out.
Yeah, that's one of the Fable arts. That Fable art is pretty nice. I definitely think that Fable art is worth a while. Crazy that I still have like we still have chapters 10 and 11 to deal with.
I'll kill you all.
Although I feel like, dude, we've done that so many times that'll probably go pretty quick. But I always love the Isle of the Alchemist. It's like the boss fights there are all so good.
I'll create an opening. Watch my back. This is the end. Die!
Are you I play on PS5. I do mainly stream on PlayStation just because it's easier on my PC to play on console and then stream, like just let my PC handle the encoding.
Quickly.
Although my PC could handle it decently, but and then I also like to get a physical copy whenever I can. So hold on a second here. Okay, so like where's it at? It's got to be this one. So I have a physical copy, and I try to, whatever I can. I realize there'll come a day when physical games will no longer be a thing, but while they're here, I plan to die on that hill, so to speak. Games. You'll see me. I play Monster Hunter a lot on here. We've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2, which I'm currently. Yeah. If I can, right? Because at the end of the day, I can resell this. Like even if they don't put all, like I'm always an advocate of physical over digital, just because you have the ability to, sell your purchase. Like you're not giving up your rights for convenience. Even though I never sell them, I mean, sometimes I have to get digital, right? Like, there's occasionally been
we just need to cross this bridge.
It's been necessary, but that does, like, whenever I get the choice, I'm always going to probably veer towards physical.
Let's make this quick. This is the end. Die!
God bless it. She's like some sort of god mode.
At least until we reach
Nerf
the
version of
estate.
Virgil from Devil May Cry. Basically, yeah. She is hardcore. Oh yeah, there's enemy like that all through the game, Rupee. Like that's just a natural mini boss. I wish you could have actually seen some more of the DLC because there's been some absolutely wild enemies in this DLC.
I have to save him. I must. I will. Damn this snow. We must hurry.
This is, I will say, Rupee, if you like a Souls-like games at all, this is the Souls-like that I would actually compare to like an Elden Ring or a Bloodborne or a Dark Souls. Right? It's just on a different quality level as opposed to other Souls-likes. And a lot of the things like the world building and the lore, the combat, and different ways that they've kind of taken like every weapon in this, well, not every weapon, but all the non-boss weapons. So like any weapon in this game can be broken apart from its blade and its handle. So like, let's say I want to put like an acidic weapon, but I don't like that moveset. I can take this acidic blade and maybe like attach it to this handle or so forth. So you can like mix and match all the weapons to come up with something that you really like. Like this weapon that I have right here is a culmination of two different weapons. And then they also have like boss weapons, which are like self-contained and you can't break those apart, but then those are usually very unique. Yeah, there's a lot of cool ideas that they took liberties. Like the arm that we have has abilities, which is kind of like Sekiro.
Yeah, I have the key. Oh!
You don't need, well, you're gonna die anyways, I guess. So I was like, you don't need to die, but I'm like, she's already condemned
We made
to
it,
death
but
anyways.
I may have pushed myself too hard. You go ahead. Check out the situation. I'll follow soon. I just need to take something for the pain.
So basically, she has a disease called the petrification disease, and it's basically slowly turning her into stone. Gotta go. It was nice to meet you. I already subbed. Catch you later. Hey, take it easy, Rupees. It was cool to have you stop in, and we'll catch you next time.
But that was the petrification disease, wasn't it? This is just a massacre.
Right. I wonder how many references to the Rose Estate there were in the base game that I just don't remember. Is that Romeo's body? Did he already turn him into a puppet? Yeah, I assumed it was blood. I assumed that his body's dead, but like, did they already turn him into a puppet, I wonder?
Not like this. This wasn't supposed to happen. Romeo. Why does this keep happening? Is it me? Is it my fault?
Master Leia, at the time you read this letter, I will be at the zoo taking care of the matters I recently informed you about. Please don't be concerned that I'm acting on my own. I'm not a child anymore. I hope instead you will focus on getting some rest. Your health won't improve without it. I will bring you some fine coffee that suits your tastes. When I return, your faithful apprentice, Romeo. Well, I mean, we already knew what was going to happen to him, right? I don't know, why is his arm so stretched out, though? Like, I guess, he cut him off? That's so weird.
No. Romeo. Get up. I need to get up. I must fight him. You deserve to be happy. No. It's okay. You'll be okay.
Why is his arm so stretched?
He's dead. Yo, what's up, Asher? How you doing today, bro? Oh, this is the Monad Charity House? Interesting. Okay, this is definitely...
This is horrific. To see the arms of her apprentice like that. Do you think she'll be okay? I mean, that...
How you doing,
that
brother?
would destroy anyone, regardless of their resolve. The only way we can help her is to find Romeo.
Thing is, we know what happened to him. I'm chilling, eating my Impossible Whopper. What is an Impossible Whopper? I don't think I've not gone to Burger King in forever.
Yeah. The last time we went was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was when... Actually, yeah, the last time I went was when Tears of the Kingdom came out. Oh, it's vegan? Okay, I got you. The most honorable Sir Simon. The second experiment involving a puppet A is complete, and although rigorous testing must still be conducted, so far we have avoided any major conflicts or issues. As expected, this puppet is a small, even insignificant thing, but it is self-aware. In fact, it believes itself to be human. We will continue to observe the subject in hopes it is able to master the appearance, if not the truth, of human thought and behavior. We believe it could be quite useful to you in the future, Sir Simon. When we produced the puppet, it was so severely damaged it required a full set of new limbs. Because it was so thoroughly destroyed, even I had doubts about whether we could recover it to an operable state. The repairs took longer than expected. We ask for your patience and understanding regarding this. Respectfully, Sergio, Puppet Manager. So wait, this is... I get this. So, like, after we defeated Romeo, all of the puppets were, like, inconsolable and, like, they wouldn't fight back. And now, once we found his human carcass killed, all the carcasses won't fight back, which I didn't realize Romeo was also king of the carcasses. That's kind of weird, but that is an interesting... Ooh, Luxio. Pokey Catch, Ultra Ball.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just a little interesting thing how they like the carcasses are for some reason in a state of mourning. I don't know why that is exactly.
I was with my dad too.
Let's see. To the esteemed and honorable Sir Valentinas, firstly, while I understand your appreciation of Simon's talents, you must understand how malicious the man has become. I have confirmed he actually procured a puppet driven by the ergo of a deranged killer, a heinous thing tainted with blood and as dark as the abyss is deep. I simply so he could study it. I have heard it said that if you gaze for too long into the abyss gazes also into you, yet the abyss, we are told, is the way we must go if we to emerge into the light. But what light is to be gained from embracing the mad ergo of a remorseless killer? Please, before it's too late, you must take action. Sanction him, your faithful aide, Arden. This is the DLC to Liza P. Asher. This is the Overture. Basically, it is giving us the It's giving us the backstory of the game, so to speak, or it's at least helping flesh that out. But we're witnessing some kind of sad moments that they referenced in the game. You're going to Indiana Beach soon? Wait, there's a beach in Indiana? Or is that just the name of the beach? That's the name of the beach? You're probably right. That makes more sense than what's going on in my head. We fought one of these. There's one of these in the... Is it blind? I'm trying to think of a new color for my hair when it grows back. What did you have it before? You are all invited to Evening of Philanthropy being held at the Monad Charity House. 13, may your days be... I didn't catch all that. BRB, okay. Alright, where is... okay, we're is it down below? I think it is. Sir Puff Diddleton sends his regards. Ah, the Puffster. I don't know anything about that. Let's see here. My family, they're everything to me in honor of Carlo's upcoming coming-of-age party. Leah, Carlo, and Romeo. Man, that gets you in the feels. That's like Sophia level get you in the feels right there. Wait, Sophia's diary, the petrification disease has everyone frozen with fear. Frozen except for the trembling. Father ordered the quarantine measures at the first sign of trouble, and Antonio's music has helped calm and comfort those desperate people, many children who fled here. If the quarantine works, this winter will pass with no further trouble, but nothing would prepare us for the pain of losing someone so precious. We're still recovering, especially Romeo and her. I pray for the safety of all those still outside. P.S. Simon asked to meet at the harbor, but I declined. It's far too early for the next food shipments. What could he want?
Wait, this must be Sophia's room. So, she was here when all this happened.
Sophia's room? Yeah. That's... Everything about this just gets you in the feels. I know you're angry about what you read. I'm sorry for my rudeness, Antonia. This was Grandmaster Geppetto, the head of the workshop, would have sent you. This is different. This is the letter from your old friend Giuseppe. Okay, I'm not going through all that. Okay, puppets with carcass in them. Looks like they're finally on the attack again. Okay. Bless it. Oh. I got 2 lacks.
I don't care about the big one now.
It's almost 9. I don't know how much longer I actually have. We'll go one more quick attempt here, I guess. Oh, she's already gone. Okay, there's Sophia's room. Okay.
Oh.
Take her down into the basement. Okay, I think that's where we're gonna wrap it up tonight. I feel like we're right at the end and I don't want to start the last boss fight, so we will wrap it up tomorrow. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here because I'm gonna have to help get the kids to bed in a little bit. Appreciate y'all for hanging with me. We will catch y'all tomorrow.